Hi, folks. Lee Gettess with the Market Sense for the week of March 15th, 2016. We're going to look at some charts that come from the Trade Navigator software, but I'm going to tell you right up front that we've got a Fed meeting that doesn't get out till Wednesday afternoon, and if anybody tells you they know what the markets are doing before that meeting adjourns, don't believe them. What we have in bonds here is sort of a quiet little drift lower after this amazing spike up. And this week, as you can see, has done very little so far, to be expected. We basically were looking at resistance around 163.16 and support 159.24, and they haven't been anywhere near either of those. I think once they get a reaction to the Fed, and I don't expect the Fed to do anything, but that doesn't matter. They need to hear them say they're doing nothing. Once that's done, we could very well go down to the mid-Keltner 158, I don't know, 1216, something like that. Or we could go all the way up to the upper moving average here, 165.28. Both of those things are possible once they get done with the looming specter of the Fed. But it's also possible that they do nothing. I mean, what they've gotten jostled for since we spoke last is there was a bunch of quantitative easing announced by the ECB, and then the Bank of Japan came out and announced nothing. So they kind of got buffeted by two different things. They're expecting the Fed to, decide the course, be the third wheel and make it up. But the Fed's not going to do anything, I don't think. I'll be shocked if they do, and so will the markets, I think. Stocks, same situation. Not much going on so far this week. Relatively quiet week. And actually, last week was fairly quiet too, although they did hold the upper moving average and move higher. We are looking at resistance around 2030 up in this area. Support is best around 1960, and here again, they haven't even been within a long driver swing of either of those. They're a long ways away from either support or resistance, and may not get to them this week. I think it would take some sort of surprise from the Fed to get them to really move at the end of the week. And I don't expect anything. I think the Fed's on hold, and I'm sure everybody will be looking to see if, maybe they'll raise rates in June and they'll telegraph it. Well, the Fed doesn't telegraph anything. They say they're looking at data and they won't offer any clues, I don't believe. If they do, yes, that would shock the markets one way or the other, and probably in a negative way, I would think. But I don't expect that. I think we'll stay relatively quiet, and they won't get any help from the Fed. So that's what we've got for you today. I hope you can find something profitable to get yourself